Hello everyone and welcome to this video, and I'm continuing this. This is what if I/an OC character I create was in high school DxD. You thought I was going to continue this? Nah. I have so many ideas for this series that this is a full series. I'm continuing this. Like, this is my favorite series, even though it might be not the most popular one, but this is one of my most favorite series because I put a lot of thought into this. And there's going to be a lot of crossovers with powers from other animes that I personally know and know how they work. So last time I left off, Asya, I think it was Asya fighting Reina, which I won't say she didn't kill her, but captured her, basically. Captured her. While Mike and Android 21, when we're there, and Konako was watching this whole thing go down. Oh, and also Issei didn't get stabbed yet. He's stabbed. Actually, Issei didn't get stabbed. He got saved by Asya. Who in this one does not like Issei. Okay? Because one, she likes Mike because she's the one that gave. Because Mike's the one that gave her Mike's not perfect. Two, Mike's gave her a second chance of being closer to God. Or closer to her dream, which is being wishing she was an angel. Some say all nuns wish their followers of God wish they were angels. So Mike helped her with that dream, with that. So anyway, we won't continue this. Asya captures. Uh, Let's hope that's the last I hear that sound. Anyway, Asya captured Reina, and the three of us disappear. Which Issei saw all three of saw all three of us. I'm saying, I'm say Issei only saw Asya. But Konako noticed all three of us, and she noticed that I was the strongest. Because I'm gonna say that I let out a bit of my power, which you forget my base form is as strong as Jern's maximum, which Jern's maximum is insane. So for my base form alone to be as strong as that imagine Mike going Super Saiyan. Yeah. And note, he every form of Saiyan to Omni Saiyan, which includes Super Saiyan 4. Because I'm gonna say why Super Saiyan 4? Because Xenogoku does not have a tail and can still go Super Saiyan 4, so we're doing it. We're going that route anyway. And also, I remember that I mastered all I'm a master of all magic. And well, Mike mastered all magic, which every single magic that exists. This what I know in anime, or basically what I basically all the magic I've seen in like anime. Okay? Be it demonic, be it holy, be it elemental, be it like a bloodline or something. He is Mike mastered it all. Anyway, which if you don't know, power destruction is, it's basically destruction magic. Magic. That's basically it. Anywho, back that little rant. Back to the plot. Uh, Mike and Mike 21 and Odyssey go home with a character Reina, who's still conscious, mind you. She's just incapacitated or just can't immobilize. It can't move. Which Mike then releases some of his killing intent, which Reina is scared shitless because like the killing intent alone is just like beyond like the Devil King. So yeah. And note, Mike's secret gear is Great Red from herself. If you the only people I might be gender bending is or Opioris, and she's gonna be a girl. Well, if she's not a girl in the anime, she's a girl. Well, and Great Red's gonna be a girl. Anyway. Anyway, and then Mike asks like, what was she doing? That's why was she trying to kill Issei, which Reina scared for her life. He answers that Azazel ordered her to kill this person with the dragon sacred gear, which Mike says you've been lied to. And shows proof, which Reina is now pissed. And then she requests that Reina requests that we her save her sisters, well, not real sisters. They're just like they're like super close friends to the point where they're like sisters. And now I'm going to attempt to say the maiden fallen angel's name, Mitlet. There we go. And for the blue-haired fallen angel, I'm just calling her Kayla. Kayla because that whole name I cannot say. Say for the life of me. I'm sorry. Like for the life of me, I cannot say that the blue-haired fallen angel's full name. So I'm calling her Kayla. I'm just shortening that whole name. Anyway, which there's never going to be no Asuka scene. Since there's going to be like no there's going to be like no Asuka like hoping Asuka. I know that I don't say I think that happened in span of 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna say 3 or 4 days. I don't know how long it was the actual anime. I would say that happened in the span of 3 and 4 days. 3. I'm positive it was 3, if not 4 at most. Which anyway, Mike and the girls with Raina go to the abandoned church, and then I want to say rogue priests and fallen angels, including Darkseek, are there. There, and Kayla and Millet. And I repeat, if you don't know who I'm calling Kayla, it's basically the blue-haired fallen angels. I'm shortening her name. I'm saying that for the last time to justify myself, justify who I'm talking about. Anyway, Kayla. Kayla is a Millet, or basically like sad and thinking that the angel because they know it's an angel because they sense holy like they sense a holy presence where Reno was last seen. So they're kind of scared, sad, they're a bit depressed that their sister, their sister, their closest friend is gone until bang, knock, knock, which basically Mike goes in with Raina, Alcyon, and 21, which also Freed's there too. Which actually no, I want to say Freed's not there for this one. I'm saying he's still in because it's too early to introduce Freed. It's still like the same day he say he was supposed to die. So I think it was still like the afternoon. Yeah, so it's still the afternoon. Yeah. So Darcy was just like, "Who are you?" And then Mike was just like, "Who am I? I'm your demise. I'm your demise." And then Darcy's just like, "Cocky, are we?" Then the rogue fallen angels. Actually, no, I would say the rogue priests because there were not that, and I don't think there were fallen angels like really much fallen angels. If not, there were not any fallen angels in there, except for those 3. So I want to say the rogue priests charge at Mike, which Mike just does that German stare, and then just destroys, which basically just destroys everything. Send them back. Basically, nothing. Which you know what happens when that German stare happens? You bodies, like which they all got bodied. All the priests got bodied, and Darcy's is like, "What? Impossible! That's impossible!" And then he charges at Mike with a light spear, which Mike just does the golded thing that Goku did. 2 fingers. Ding. Basically that light spear. Mike only used 2 fingers. Did that Goku block with that 2 fingers. It was like easily. Darcy's like, "What?" And then Darcy does a barrage of attacks with that light spear, which all Mike does, which is like finger. And then it got to the point where Mike was just using his pinky, and then which Darcy's pride was just like, "What?" no way, he's blocking it with just his pinky now. And also Reina explains to Mitlet and Kayla that the orders were from Coca Bill, which I still remember his name because it's hard to forget the name of that type of war-loving psychopath. So Coca Bill. I'm saying that wrong. Coca Bill, I guess. Either I'm saying it wrong or I don't know. Coca Bill. I guess. No idea. Don't at me. I've not watched High School DxD in like a while, so don't at me. Alright. Oh, I'm not even going to attempt to spell that name. No. Anyway. Anyway. Mike just says, okay, I'm bored now. And then he just does that stage out again, Jared staring his Darkseid just gets bodied. Darkseid's just like, what? Then and Mike just says, is that all you got? And then George is just like, damn it, I can't lose to this human. Human. I'm losing to this whole human. And then I just charge up. And then Mike just charges up a small key blast, and then blasts the Darkseid, which ends up flying, which the key blast is still going and going until Mike just does that German pose and turning into back away with his arms crossed and says, "It's over." This says it's over, and then the key blast explodes. There's a small key blast. The turned to a massive explosion, killing Darkseid, which Millet and Kayla and Raina saw, and now they're scared. And Raina just says, "I'm so lucky that he chose. I'm so lucky he's on my side." Which Mike just says, "Okay, Raina, you're safe now." And then I'm safe. And Raina then asks if she can join. If Raina asks if she can join his fallen angel barrage, which Mike explained to her, like what it's like he has different sets for each faction, sets of chess pieces for each faction, in not just like different sets for each faction, and it's not just one set; it's multiple sets. So yeah. Mike then asks, and also Mitlet and Kale asks as well. Well, and then Mitlet, and then Mike says, "Are you sure?" Then Raina nods, and then I made Mitlet my rook, and actually, I would say that Mike then ask if you want some. Actually, you want to become more powerful than regular fallen angels. Then Brandon asks, "What do you mean?" And then I show 3 pieces, a rook piece, and 2 knight pieces. pieces, which are fallen angel pieces, but they have demon energy in them. So then, then Mike, then Mike says that this fallen angel pieces have demonic will turn you to 25% with a 25% demon. You'll be 75% fallen angel. Which Ranger instantly agrees. Which all three of them instantly agree because they know how strong demons are. It's like there's a difference between a devil and a demon. Demon. If you don't know the difference between the two, the demon is stronger. So so basically Mike puts the nice pieces in the two night pieces on Kayla and Raina. And trying to say Kayla basically wings turn to 10 wings, which basically max output. But then she gets a mark, which then she gets almost say she gets the commandment of love. Yes, I'm bringing sense powers into this. I'll say, as I said, I'm bringing any anime power I know. No, and no. So yeah. So basically, has Esterosa's abilities, and Reina is going to have Zetrus's powers because she's manipulative. So it makes sense. This and Mitlet is going to have Meliodas' abilities, basically the same abilities that Mike has, but not to the same degree. Which Mike can go up to Demon King mode, while Mitlet can only go to Assault mode. Like her max power to Assault mode. And their wings turn to 10. They have 10 wings. Which if you don't know, 10 wings are basically on God level. So yeah, they're God level. I'm say Asuka did a bit of Asuka did a bit more training, like before the altercation. So she has 10 but can reduce, she can reduce the wings. Like the only 10 wings only come out when she's using max power. She can basically control how many wings she has out to trick people of her true power. So yeah, so next day, I'll say Mike wakes up. And makes breakfast for the girls. But they wake up early. They wake up like 6 o'clock. I'm gonna say 6 o'clock. Yeah, Mike makes breakfast for the girls, who wake up 30 minutes later. Yeah, you woke up and took a shower 30 minutes later. And there's a game else. Which also they did also Raina and also the Fallen Angels. Raina, Kayla, and Midland know that Mike's Sacred Gear is great red. So yeah. Anyway, Oprior is just still going to have the Chaos Brigade and all that. Chaos Brigade and all that. But Oprior is noticed that Great Red's energy vanished. And also so did not only did Red's energy vanish, but so did the dimensional gap. Which that's what happened. It was like, what happened to the dimensional gap? I would say Mike basically basically closed the door to anyone else. Closed the door to the dimensional gap to anyone but him. So no one can go to the dimensional gap, which means Osio can't be sent to the dimensional gap. Yep. But no one can send anyone there. No. It's like basically the dimensional gap that doesn't exist anymore. Or to them, except for Mike and his proj. But anyway, next day. Anyway, girls eat breakfast, which Brandon, Hitler, and Kayla eat, and then as soon as they eat a bite, they're not eating any other food again, except for Mike's cooking. Then Mittleton says that Mike is the best chef, and we can never go to any other restaurant again. which Raina and Kayla agree. And then in 21, Asia and Red just nod and laugh, and Mike just says, "Is my cooking really that good?" And Midland says that people will kill just to get this food. That's how good this is. I'm saying that 30 minutes after they do a training in that dimensional mention where basically in Mike's training dimension, which he can which basically he controls the time there. It's like how long they stay there. Yeah. Which basically it's only a month even, and outside world is an hour. So after that hour / month was training, main training, basically Ossia got a new ability, giving her sunshine. Giving her sunshine, but it's not gonna be like Escanor. It's going to be a downgraded version. Like, yes, her confidence is going to go up, but not as much. It's not to the point where it's just like she's over. It's like very cocky. No, but it's like enough so that she's confident in herself. So like she has that good amount of confidence in herself and her abilities. These also, when the one form happens, and when she goes in that one form, her wings turn golden. You know that no, it's not as strong as Escanor's. And she can use holy magic to boost her sunshine, which still won't be as strong as Escanor's, but enough. It's enough. Which she can use Cruel Sun as well. Well, I should say Holy Cruel Sun, which basically any devil gets hit by that is dead. Well, I'll say it's either barely, either one of the three, very injured to near death, very much dead, or actually there's 4, but vaporized. Anyway, next day, Also, if I gender bended Kiva in the last part, I take that back. He's still the same. He's still male. Which also Mike still has sweets. He has a capsule full of sweets on deck. Like, he has capsules full of food that he made. Made it. Note he's smart. So basically, one roll capsule says like breakfast, like lunch, and another row says dessert. Capsule says dessert, and the other row says snacks. It says snacks. So yeah. So Mike and the girls go to school, and then Mike is called to the student council office. I think already Mike already beat her in chess. Yes, in the last part. Yeah. If I remember correctly, Mike beat her in chess already. Right? If not, he already beat her. If you know who I'm talking about, it's Sonia. So yes. So yeah. So yeah. Note that Mike is Sonia's destiny is not Sonia's husband now, which Mike doesn't know. Destiny doesn't know. No, it's like he knows that about the devils and all that and the prodigies, but he doesn't know about the arranged marriages and all that stuff. Because who would at this point? Because it's unexpected, expected and private information. Anyway, he was going to just having a good chess game with a very good friend, which Sonia, which also Sonia and Mike became best friends. Friends like instantly, like during that chess game. During the chess game, like they realized, like Mike and Sonya instantly became best friends. Like instantly. Like, it was like on first sight. They were best friends. But when Sonya, well, for Mike, the first sight, they were like best friends. But in Sonya's eyes, love at first sight, literally. So as well as Sonya's barrage. Anyway, nice. Anyway, Mike is in class and then it's lunchtime. I also keep if you think Kiva's not coming in, Kiva is going to come in. And he's just going to come in the afternoon class. I'm just doing a quick like filler thing or something. It's not that filler. It's based. Actually, no, it's not really filler. It's just like how Konako meets like all the girls. So yeah. Which also recap on Mike. He is half Saiyan, half demon, and 25% demon and 25% every animal. Every animal in High School DxD. Be it dragon or Leviathan, 25% of any animal, be it mythical, be it anything, basically. Right? In which he has scale mails of those animals, of every animal. Yes, you hear me. not my balance breakers. No, he has scale mails, which is an armor. You know, it's basically an armor of the boosted gear. So basically, he's not going to have like the boost gear like armor and all that. Oh well, only if he's using if Mike's using Great Red's powers. If not, which will look similar to Issei's suit, but not the same. But also, basically the scale mails of the animal forms look very different from each other. So Mike and Earl and his girls go to the roof, and there Mike pops a capsule, which reveals Bentos, I think, Bentos. Those are food Mike made, which I'm gonna say I think Mike should be eating a lot since he's half sane, which Mike does. Mike does, but so Mike does, but he has a lot of food for himself, and he also has bentos, and he has bentos for the girls. So Mike food he cooked, which I said before. Once you eat Mike's food, there's no going back. There's no going back after you eat Mike's food. Like literally. One, like think about Mike's food. There's no going back. Like any restaurant, yeah, nah, you're not going back to that. Maybe your favorite restaurant, you're not going back to that. You're going straight to Mike, so you can get some food. Anyway, which I already showed Mike's mansion in like the first part, so go to that. So Mike's just enjoying his food, and the girls are enjoying their bentos. Those like very much enjoying this. Like it's like literally it's like heaven. It's like they're eating heaven. Literally. Anyway, this when Konako comes in. Konako comes in and sees Mike with all these girls, which Konako gets jealous. It's jealous. Like it's not even funny. If you don't know, Konako is one of my favorite characters because one, she's adorable. Two, she's funny. Like three, her roles are fire. Anyway, you can't lie. Like she's blunt. No, she's also blunt with what she says. It's just like she's not afraid to say anything. Okay. So Konako sees this and confronts Mike and asks what's with the girls, and then the girls explain who they are, and all that, and their story. Then Konako just says, "Oh, yeah, oh," and also 21 is the alpha. It's gonna be the alpha. Like she's the alpha. The alpha slash Mike's fiance. Say, which is already been established. As it was, but it's the only one 21's willing to share. So anyway, so yeah, Konako just joins and asks Mike if he brought sweets, and then Mike then asks, so it's like, you already have, how do you have your own stash of sweets? talked about. Then Kanako then explains that she threw away her stash. Which Mike just says, why? It's like, why? And then she explains that after trying Mike's chocolate, trying the chocolate Mike made, chocolate Mike gave her, like she like she threw away all. It's like none of her snacks. I actually after eating all like some of Mike's snacks, which is basically like chocolate like gummies or whatever, etc. Like she eat when she goes to try her snacks in her stash. They don't compare. Compare which the girls is which Mike's girls which the girls essentially laugh laugh and Mike just says, "Oh boy, is Mike cooking really that good? Is Mike cooking really that good? Even the rich desserts?" And then Coco then says, "Yes, yes it is. This people kill. I will kill for this." which she would. She would. If Issei tried to take one of those sweets, Konako will rip his heart out. Literally. I'm not playing. You're not getting. It's like, if you think it was hard to get to Konako sweets before, now after Mike try Mike's stuff, Mike's sweets, like she will like the things she'll do to you if you try to take the sweets Mike gave her now, which she has a crush on Mike, which she admits to Mike, and then Mike 21 says he's willing to share, so he wants that, so he can join, which Mike just like okay, and then again Mike being bold, he kisses Mike. Mike goes just like eh. Also search besides 21 just like eh. Yeah. And Mike being not being surprised, just kisses back, which was Coco's first kiss and the best kiss she will ever receive from someone ever. Like that was the first kiss and best kiss she ever had in her life. Anyway, which Coco melted. Like as soon as she kisses Mike kisses back, melted. And she was getting aroused. So the cat features the ears pop out, the tail. Then Mike sees it, the ears, and he's just like, eh? And then Coco just sees like, what? Huh? And then she sees the ears, and it's just like, And then Mike then explains that. But then asks if she's from Nakamura, then Coco nuts. And like it says, Senjutsu is not what made your sister evil. It's I'll say Senjutsu doesn't corrupt someone. It's depending on the person, which then realizes that her sister could be like corrupted or something. Or something. Not by the Senjutsu, it's just like her heart or something. Like that. So Kaneko thanks Mike for the information, and they enjoy. And Mike gives her a lifetime supply of snacks that he made. Which when Kaneko sees all the snacks he made, Kaneko does that one thing in her mind. Mine. Mine. He's mine. He's mine. and I will fight. I will fight for him. Fine. It's like he Uncle now loves Mike more than she loves Reese at this point. This is literally. But yeah, not only did Konako Mike help with Konako's problem, but gave her a lot of time supply of sweets, and he's not her, and respects her as a teenager and not an adult, not a kid. Same with Millet. So 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 lunch passes, and then the afternoon class. Then Kiba comes in. This is when Kiba comes in and asks for Issei, and Mike. No, Reina's not in Mike's in Issei's class. Actually, no, I remember. Never mind. Issei. Oh, I forgot. Mike is in Konako's class because he's 15. 15. So yeah, and is like a bit taller than Konako, like by a bit. Anyway, no, Mike looks like Teen Gohan. So anyway, Kiba calls Issei out of his class and then goes to Mike's class and excuses Mike and Konako, and goes to another class. That's also Aussie as well, because Aussie is in Issei's class. And also excuses the three fallen angels. This is Midlet, Reina, Yumi. Yumi using a fake name. Right? It's like Midlet, Yumi, and Kayla. Which stay on. And go to Kiva. And as soon as Issei saw Yumi, sacred year. I would say that before I would say Issei did get stabbed during the fight. I should say. So he got stabbed and Rhea saved him. Which which after that he learned how to which after that Rhys healed him faster because I'm gonna say he wasn't that injured, but he was injured nevertheless to the point where it could have been fatal. So Rhys healed Issei, and I'm sorry if I'm doing pauses. Rhys heals Issei and made Issei respond. So yeah. And Issei learned how to use his sacred gear. And as soon as like they're at the ORC, see, Issei just activates his sacred gear, which awakens like from that built up anger, awakens to his like first liberation. So yeah, then he goes to Rias, and Rias asked if Rias then sees the three fallen angels, and then the one that killed Issei, but not get killed Issei, injured Issei. So and then Rias asks, why are those three fallen angels doing here? Then Darren explains that they're in Yoon's garage now. They're in Yoon's, they're not Yoon. Who am I calling you? Mike's garage. Mike's garage. So anyway, I ignored that. Why is that random name? So I I was thinking of Yuna. Yeah, that's why. Anyway, Mike. Anyway, Mike. Said they joined Mike's garage, which Rhea says what? So, and she asks Mike if he's a fallen angel, and Mike says no, which is half the truth, half a lie, half a lie. Actually, no, actually not half a lie, half a lie. Why he's not a fallen angel? He's not. Though he has like powers of a fallen angel, no, he's not a fallen angel. So then Reese then offers Mike to join her garage, which Mike instantly shuts that down, saying that he will not be someone's servant. Then Reese explains that she treats her servants like family. But then Mike then says, "You still tell them what to do, regardless." Regardless, regardless. And then Ishii says, "Don't stop disrespecting Reese. You should not disrespect Reese." Reese and Mike then says, "Why are you defending someone that basically nearly let you die, just to pull a fake rescue?" You. And then Reese says, "Wait, what do you mean by that?" And Mike puts his hand on Issei, showing Issei what truly happened and what was truly going on. And then Issei then says, "Wait, Reese, you knew the whole time?" And then Reese says, like, "What? Wait, what?" And then Mike then says, "You really should have told them about someone before you let him nearly die." But then Issei then says, "Wait, Reese, you literally waited until I was nearly dead to ask me to join your garage." And then Mike then says, "Hey, Issei." Then Mike then says, then Issei says, "Yeah, yeah, I can." And then he says, then Mike then says, "You should give up on your dream of becoming a harem king because," which he say I don't say this one because I don't say because there's not really a possible way that's going to happen, and because you're a pervert, and two, you may just get taken advantage of. Which Issei thinks about it, and then and so this Issei is smarter, and more able to reason with, and more smarter, and knows that if because he's a pervert, he's not going to get a harem So say he gives up on his dream becoming Harem King, but he still wants to become stronger. And he tells Mike this, and then Mike then says, "You want to join my project?" Afterwards, Issei then says, "Sorry, I want to join and stay with Rias." Rias, and then Mike says, "Understandable." And he says, even though that she let me die, she still gave me a chance to become stronger. And I won't say that Issei didn't fully give up on becoming Harem King, but then Issei just says, if I happen to reach my dream, become Harem King, then Mike says you have a very low chance of that that to happen given your perfect personality. But it could still happen regardless. Which Issei then saying Issei's gonna work harder to be stronger. But then Rias then says that she wants to challenge Mike to battle, and Mike then says he wants to challenge my barrage. Fight me and my barrage, and Rias and Rias and Mike go outside with their barrage, and then it's going. Then Mike then says, the person that wins the most wins. Is most wins, basically. Meaning, basically, who wins their fight, whoever wins, whoever side of the fight wins more, wins the whole thing, basically. And also, the bet is if Mike loses, he has to join Rias' barrage. If Rias loses, she has to be left alone. He has to leave Mike alone, and Mike also adds that he gets to date two of his two of her garage members, which 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 Riz instantly looks at Uncle and Konako, which Konako definitely doesn't mind at all. Like she's down, and Wonka no, Wonka no. She's thinking it wouldn't be that bad, and so also it's going to be Reina versus Issei. Which Issei is still angry at Reina than Reina. Like she's not mad at Mike, but he's definitely mad at Reina. And Issei says, "I have a bone to pick with you." And then Reina says, yeah, "Fair enough, because since I nearly killed you." Then Issei just summons his boosted gear and boosts his power and charges at Reina. Reina trying what he did to Reina after Asuya died. But Reina just one shot him like a punch. Given you don't know how strong freaking millet Zetrus is. Zetrus is basically nearly as strong, if not stronger than Meliodas, except for his assault form, of course. But any form below her, he's strong. Zetrus is stronger. So yeah, Issei's knocked out, which shocked everyone. And then it's Kiba versus I would say it's going to be Kiba versus Asuya. versus Austria, which Austria has holy swords. Yes. Yes, he has holy swords. And also, it's so sunny, so sun signs in effect. And Kiva knows that Marcia's an angel, so he has to keep up on his toes. But his anger. But as soon as he sees Arceus summoning holy swords, Kiva gets PTSD to the Holy Sword Project, which he is angry and just rushes at Arceus, which Arceus just slices. It's like it's a small cut to Kiva, like a small cut in the arm, which turns into a gash, which he was just like, damn it, and then Arceus just says, you should be more focused. You should not let your rage blind you. And Kiva just says, shut up and fight, because he's obsessed with, because he's too angry to think. Because as soon as he sees all these swords, he goes crazy. So Kiva just goes ballistic, just throws random throw shots, and then also just says, this is boring. Wait, no, she only has 3 wings out. 3 angel wings out. And she's not using Goddess's Eye yet. Which, yes, she has a Goddess Eye. As I said, I'm using every magical power I know from any enemy. So, also, Kiba also sees Mike with Caliber. Caliber, which is which is an holy sword that can turn into Excalibur. And Kiba knows this, but he thinks he has to be Austria first to get to Mike. Which Kiba tries his best to beat Austria with his, even though he's in a rage and doing random strikes, he's still trying his best. Which Mike just says, yeah, his rage is blinding him. And Austria says, it's over. Then she has a mini cruel sun and shoots at Kiba, which in the chest, which is burning Kiba, like burning his very, like, it's literally trying to vaporize him. Is like Kiba is done after that mini cruel sun. It's like a mini. It's a cruel sun the size of a Rasengan, which it also insert Holy Cruel Sun, which has holy magic, which the devils, it's poison. Which Gila is done. And it's Konako versus Midlet. And then, so Konako does her punches and kicks, and shows her necro features, and she's as strong as she was in the 3rd season. So, just by accepting herself. So, which Reese is shocked by this, but it's still not enough. I don't say she does, but I would say she does very good fight against in base form, which is actually sending her back quite a bit. So, which they're going blow for blow, because they're rooks. They're both rooks, so they're going blow for blow. But Bentley has more defense because one, her her rook pieces, she's a stronger rook because she's trained with Mike. Mike, who is no joke. So she then activates her demon mark. Not because she needs to, because she respects Max Konako and respects her as a good opponent. Activates her demon mark, which Rita sees this and is shocked and immediately punches Asia in the stomach. Not Asia. What Asia? Konako. Not Asia. Damn it. I getting these names mixed up. Anyway, Konako punches Konako in the stomach. Sends her flying, not, and Konako's out the battle. She's not knocked out, but she's very much injured, which Mike gives Konako a sense of pain, and she's instantly healed. But now it's Akano versus Kayla. Which, do I need to say who wins this fight? Okay. Anyway. And it's also, I think Astrosis power is physical, like anything like it's like you punch him physically, it just counters. I think Meliodas was range full counter. So anyway, Akano tries to electrocute Kayla, but Kayla uses light spears which are way stronger, and these hurt Akano. Because I'm saying she has a resistance to light match to light to a certain degree since she's a fallen angel. Well, hybrid, like fallen angel devil hybrid. But this light is so strong that it just breaks that resistance, and Akano is burning, which she's into ASMR, so she can turn off at this. So, but eventually, basically, Kayla overwhelms Akano, and Akano loses. Now it's about the Kings. It's Rios versus Mike. And do we even need to see the winner? Rios tries to use power destruction, but Mike, since he wants to show how inferior Rios is, just catches it, and then Mike's hair turns as red as Rios's, and basically catches the power destruction. Power destruction. So, which Rios is shocked and then sees Mike with a record here. He says, Wait, what? That's not possible." Then Mike says power destruction, scale mail, which, yes, he has magical scale mail, which the power of destruction forms around Mike into a scale mail, which is a dragon-like scale mail, which shocks everyone. Also, Drake's seen this, and he's very shocked and scared. Scared because he knows Mike from the last visit. So, yeah. Also, this Albion. Yeah, Drake is scared shitless. Mike is like Gazelle, and Rios is scared. Like, she can feel the power of that scale mail. She's scared. And Mike just says, I like that. And just flashes his power and blows Reese's away, knocking her out. And this is where I'm going to end this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time.